Oh yeah, Chris and UK Tour Reviews, and today we're going to be looking at GU10 lights for the kitchen. Philips Hue, of course, and this is the last part of my puzzle to get a smart home, except for the bathroom, but you know, they've got to make a waterproof version first, I suppose. So without further ado, let's have a look at the boxes and see what I've got. Right, there you go, there's our GU10s. Now they're all the same. Let's open this one up in a minute. So have a quick look at it first. So it's the Philips Hue White Ambient. These are the cheaper ones. Now you don't get the multi-million colours or anything. You basically get a warm to a cold LED light, which you can choose in the Philips Hue app. That's sort of what it looks like there. I found out they're the exact same size as normal ones, so you're not going to be having them hanging out of your flush mounted spots or anything like that. So they're 5.5 watts, 250 lumen LEDs. They're Zigbee certified, also made by Philips, so a nice trusted brand. And it just gives you a little bit of a spiel there, telling you about your light recipes and dimmable and all that sort of stuff. Now they're GU10s, obviously, because it's going into our kitchen spotlights. Estimated life is 15,000 hours, so quite a lot. Instant light, so you don't have to wait for them to warm up like, you know, fluorescent lights and things like that, and some of these some of the old energy saving ones. And I don't know what that's supposed to say. Oh, you can switch it on and off 50,000 times. They are obviously dimmable, and you can go from 2020 to 6,500 Kelvin, which is the old light measurement. I believe it's the warmth. So obviously this end of the scale is the warm one, so it's a nice yellow light, makes you feel warm, and then you sort of like go up to the blue scale there, which is the more clinical, clean, you know, sort of office type light. So have a look there. The energy rating for these, A, so good energy rating. Obviously could be better, but you know, it has to take up a little bit of energy while it's sitting there hooked up to the Wi-Fi, so it knows what you're doing. So there's that. Top is just sort of like a hanging retail box, and you've got your barcodes and things like that at the bottom. Right, let's open it up and have a look. Let's go and find a knife. I know it's a bit over the top, but it's all I can find for a minute in this kitchen. So obviously when you're cutting through the seals, oh Christ. When you're cutting through the seals, make sure you don't sort of cut anything inside. Right. There you go, so nice and easy to open, no hassles there, and oh, there we go. There you go, nothing left in that. Set of instructions, guidance and things, loads of different languages as usual. Get a guarantee. Let's see, where's the English version? You get a 2-year warranty with this, which I didn't know, so that's quite good. So well worth reading some of these things sometimes, but I'll tell you what, that's all I'm going to read, because I don't care about that. I want to get these lights fitted. So see you later. This is the main show. So obviously packaged quite nicely to prevent damage in transit, and there's our light. There you go. So as you can see there, some of these LEDs are sort of like, they come in a little bit further and they're more sort of spotlight. You've got less area, so it's more concentrated light. But this one sort of expands out like some of the regular ones, so you've got a good arc of light there, which I was worried about, because some of the cheaper LEDs that I was buying to go in the GU10s to go in the kitchen, they they were just so concentrated. I've only got 4 spotlights in the kitchen, and it reduced the light quality, so I needed to then buy other ones which had the full the full width of the bulb, so it would spread the light out. So there you go. If you have a look at that, it's 250 lumen. It gives you a few of the bits and bobs, model number and all that sort of stuff, and serial numbers. Philips Hue ambience. These are obviously the cheaper ones. I can't remember how much they were. I bought these individually. Now I tried to buy the dual packs, but Amazon were just delaying and delaying. Philips weren't really much help either. I don't know if they just weren't sort of pushing these out the factory quick enough or something, but I just could not get hold of dual packs, which would have been $44.99 each pack. So what I did in the end, I think I ended up paying $29.99 per singular bulb. So so basically I've spent what, 20 quid over, but I don't care. I've now finished my my smart home lighting system, so it's all now Philips Hue. So without further ado, I'm going to be fitting these. It is a bit of a pain in the butt, especially when you've got the flush mounted spotlights like I have. You're going to need some sort of like a sucker thing to get the old ones out, and then to fit these it's going to be quite hard because that is a sort of rough surface there. It's not smooth like the rest of the LEDs, so when you go and fit one of these on, obviously it won't stick. So I've had an idea, and what I'm thinking of doing is wetting my fingers, drying them a little bit, so, you know, so you get it a bit sticky, a bit of friction, and then trying to push it into the socket there. So without messing around, I'm going to open the rest of them, and then I'm going to put them in. Should be quite an easy job. I can't think it's too hard. It's only getting a light bulb in, and then we'll start setting them all up. Right, let's do it. Right, as you can see, I've got the lights off. Obviously the best thing to do when you're playing with electrics, keep the electrics off just in case. So that's off. I've not isolated the electrics or anything silly like that. I've just switched it off at the switch. I'm the only one in the house, so it can't be turned on. So right, let's go. Already done this one. I totally forgot to press record, so with me sucker it's quite easy. Without, it's a bit of a pain, but it's still doable if you haven't got one of them. But you can get them from most of the DIY places like B&Q. Now that's my little sucker. It's come from a laptop and iPhone sort of repair kit. So right, now the hard part, getting these bad boys in. So so I'm going to try it with dry fingers for a minute. I got the other one in okay with dry fingers, but it is you've got to get it all lined up, and that's the hard part. Once you've got it lined up, you just got to put a bit of pressure. Ah, there you go, and that's in. Right, that weren't too hard. Right, like I said, it is a bit of a pain. Just because they're flush mounted, but can see it as a little bit of a design flaw from Philips by putting their sort of the rough finish on the bulb. God, this is... There you go. And in. Right, it's not taking me too much effort to twist them in at the minute, so we might be okay with that. But definitely say point your spotlights, if you can move them, point them straight down, because it seems to be easier to sort of locate the bulb in the hole that way. And I'd probably say leaving a towel on the floor or something in case you drop it would be quite a good idea too. But it is a bit of a pain fitting them. Bloody annoying, in fact. Yes, got it. Right. That's enough of the step ladder now. A little bit of sweat on there. Right, let's turn it on. See if they all work. Please let them all work. Yes. Just what I expect from Philips. Everything's working nicely for the moment. So everything's switched on. So now you can sort of readjust your lights back to how they were before. There you go. Right. Now we're going to have to set it up on the Philips Hue app, and then we're going to have to set it up on the Echo and smart things. So it's not a I don't think it's going to be an easy task, but we'll crack on, get it over and done with, and hopefully it won't take too long and it won't be too much stress. So as always, when you're setting up your Philips Hue, you've got to remember these things actually work with by having the electric going through them all the time. So you've got to leave your light switch on. That way it powers the light, which then powers the sort of like Wi-Fi receiver and transmitter. So make sure you leave them on when you do it, or else you're never going to find them and you're going to be doing your nut. So right, so what we're going to do then, I'm going to set the camera up to watch me phone, and we're going to have a go at starting the Hue app and setting all that. Right, see you in a second. Right, so what we're going to do then, we need to load up all the lights onto the system. So that's the home screen on the Hue, and as you can see, all the rooms are listed there except kitchen. So we need to make a new room called kitchen. So settings, room setup. As you can see, no kitchen there, so press plus that, and kitchen, save. There we go. So where's the kitchen gone? There you go, kitchen down the bottom, 0 Hue lights for now. Right, so you've already got kitchen there. Right, and now we need to go to light setup. Right, and we need to find more lights. Right, so it says to find new lights, make sure lights are powered on, which we have, and then tap search below. So there we go, search, and it's searching for lights. Here we go. Right, so there we go. Found these. So what we need to do, I'm going to name them so they're easy. So they're easy to know which ones are which. So what you're going to do, I think yes, that's right. If you press these there, the light will actually flash, as you could probably detect. You see in the reflection there, that light's going like that. So you know which one's which. So starting this sort of this way over there, number 1. I'm going to go on to lights up again. So we're going to find out which one's number 1. So that's number 1 then. So I'm going to rename this. Rename this kitchen 1. There you go, and then at the bottom press return, and that's it named. There you go. So I'm going to do the same for the rest of them. I'm going to find out which one's which. So that one's number 2. So these are so far all going my way, as they should. So let's kitchen 2 and then press enter. That's that one done, and then 3. There we go, so that's all that. Now we need to assign these lights to the room. So room setup, find kitchen, and then we need to click the names there and save. There you go, that's done. And then if you have a look there, kitchen 4 hue lights. And that is all done. Now if you want to use it with Siri, you can go in there, because that's telling you that it's not recognised the lights, so you need to sort of go through it again and do that if you want to, but I'm not bothered with using Siri anymore. I just use Alexa, the Echo unit now. So that's that done. And then on to set up the Alexa app. Alexa stop, she's being nosy. So we got to do that app, and then Samsung Smart Things, and set it all up on that. So I'll just do that in a minute. And now let's go Alexa. Let's get this one on the go. Right.
Sorry, I'm not sure which app or game to open.
Smart home. Right, as you can see from when I set it up before, I've got one device in the kitchen, which is the one spotlight that I did previous. So now we need to search for all the rest of them. Right, so at the moment we've got 33 smart home devices. Let's discover more devices. Now this should find all the rest of the spotlights, which should be 3 more devices. There you go, yep, and she's found those lot. And then I think we've then got to add it to this group. Kitchen 1. Kitchen 2. 3 and 4. So that's all our lights. It says 5 devices, I don't know why that is. Oh, I think it's picked up the Samsung, because for some reason when Samsung picks them up, for some reason Alexa thinks it's a separate, even though you've got it on already, when Samsung picks it up, Alexa sort of treats it as a new device. So there's that. Let's see if Alexa will play ball.
Wrecking Ball by Miley Cyrus from Spotify.
Oh God, Alexa stop. She's so nosy. Alexa, kitchen lights off.
Okay.
Hey, it actually worked. And all of them are off. Right, let's try again. Alexa, kitchen lights on.
Okay.
Well, there you go, chaps. That works. Now, the next thing we're going to do is we're, I don't know if you can see it or not, we're going to load up Smart Things. So, right, so we're going to go to Marketplace, and we're going to try new things. Oh no, that's not the one, is it? I can't remember how to do it on this now. Light bulbs. Okay, Philips Hue. Connect now. And select Hue lights to add previously. Right, so it's the light discovery has started, it said. There you go. So it's just searching from now, hopefully. It's not found any yet. It's had 7 previous. Oh, there you go, free found. So click on that and let's tick those bad boys. Done. Done up in the corner. And that's it, I think. There you go, kitchen 1, 2, 3 and 4. Now it knows they're all on. Let's just give them a try on here. Off, 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 off. Yeah, on, 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 on. All on. Although that one's saying it's turning on still. But it is actually on. Turned off. And he's off. On. And he's on. Yeah, there you go. Just I'm probably going too fast for it. Right, so there you go, guys. That is how you unbox, install and set up your Philips Hue GU10 lights in your kitchen via an iPhone 6. So thank you very much for watching. If you do want any of the things you've seen in this video, I'll put some links in the description. If you do go through the links, it does give me a few quid back, so I can go off and buy some more stuff and do some more videos. So if you would like to go through my links and buy something, then it'd be most appreciated. More money for the war chest, so to speak. Next video, I think I'm going to be doing the setup of the Arlo system. I've already done the unboxing and the unboxing and setting up of the actual cameras, but I've not done the rest of it. The automation part of it, which I think is going to be quite an in-depth video as well. But I've got this to do. So I've done the GU10s. I've got the setup of the Arlo. I've got a smoke and carbon monoxide detector to install, which hooks up to smart things. And I'm pretty certain I've got something else down the line. I've got a big box of things, so I just haven't managed to do anything. But I'm trying to get some time to do it all. But it is becoming a bit hard because the missus is ill at the minute. So thank you very much for watching, and that is your GU10 white ambience.